Hello good people, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is your girl Caroline Lontubu, real estate developer, mentor and trainer. I am mostly interested about the next generation of real estate marketers. If you're new in this channel, please subscribe. My people, today you're going to talk about the essentials in marketing that you need to have with you every single time. What do you need to have as a real estate marketer? Number one, make sure you have a notebook. A notebook. Why do you need to have a notebook? What should be written in the notebook? First, you should write all your appointments in the notebook. Number two, you should write all the feedbacks in the notebook. Yes, positive and negatives, it doesn't matter. And then in the notebook, what I came to add, I as Caroline, is to write my personal feedback in the notebook. For example, I sit down and ask myself, how have I handled that particular customer? How did I give myself out? What did I do right? What did I do wrong? That way, I am able not to repeat the same mistake again. And then, if you have an appointment tomorrow, you need to refer to your notebook or your diary to make sure that you don't miss an appointment. Number two, you need to write the feedback of that particular customer every time you talk on phone. So that if a customer tells you, please call me next week on Thursday, you don't find yourself calling them on a Wednesday or on a Saturday you're already forgotten. Make sure you write each and every feedback in that notebook. So you need a notebook and now a pen, because of course you need to write the notebook with a pen. Point number two, you need a marketing budget. A small marketing budget. It doesn't matter. The company has its own marketing budget. The company will do the big marketing. But you as an individual, you also need to do your marketing. For example, you have your own Facebook page. Nowadays there is TikTok. I see all of us dancing on TikTok. Yes. In Kenya, TikTok is still free, though they will start charging very soon. You can post it on TikTok. You can post it on Instagram. You can post it on Twitter, even LinkedIn. Make sure you have all those platforms so that you post whatever you are selling there. You don't know where you're going to get a customer. Thirdly, you need transport. For example, if you get a customer today, how are you going to take them to the site? At times, there is a company car. Yes, a company car is scheduled for maybe one trip a day, 2 trips a day. Do you think that one trip a day will help you to achieve your goal? No. You also need your own means to take your own clients. For example, if your customer is not available at 1 and maybe the company transport is only available at 1, you can, if you don't have a car, you can talk even with a taxi person and tell them what you do and come to an agreement that anytime you have a client, they can take that client for you, and then maybe once you get your commission, you're going to pay them. Create rapport with people with cars. Even in your office, some sales people have cars. Create a rapport with them. Once in a while, take huyo mtu mafuta. Huwezi jua atakuja kukuokoa when you have a client who has come off hours, and when you have a client who is urgent to be taken to the site, and maybe that is a sale you don't want to lose. Point number 3 is, I think I've talked about banners before. the company do billboards and maybe direction banners. Come up with your own banners. In fact, what is making you not to just print a banner, even with your own photo, and put it to the town where you are selling? For example, just put a billboard and say, "Welcome to Ngong by Joseph," or by, and if you need any property from ABC company, for example, if you need a property in Ngong from Petmore Shelters, I am here as your consultant. Go ahead of, don't wait for the company to do everything for you. Do that billboard for yourself. Do that banner for yourself. In every commission you receive, I normally say, you are in sales team, but remember, that is your kiosk. You're making money out of that kiosk. You also need to spend money for your kiosk to bring you money. The company will do adverts, the company will do maybe campaigns, but you also have a responsibility to get clients for yourself, because you'll be growing your own brand in the process. And the point I usually insist on is, don't forget to dress like it. Are you selling a 4 million project? Dress like that 4 million project. Are you selling a 10 million project? Dress like that 10 million project. So that when you get that potential customer, they will also listen to you and they will believe you're selling a 10 million project. Imagine selling a 10 million project and you're not dressed like it, and you're dressed like you want my money to go and buy dressing for yourself. No, dress for that project that you are selling. What else can you do? You can do face-to-face. For example, mall activations. Do mall activations. Go one-on-one. For example, right now there are malls that are opening up. There are places that are coming up. There are clubs that are really like the village. There is a club I saw here in Kondiabu with a lot of people at night. Why can't you group yourselves, maybe in a group of 3, 4, 5, decide today we are going to this place, and you inquire for stamped flyers, and then you request for that chair, and then you sit there, and then you make sure that you advertise that place. Those are essentials that I think are important when you are doing sales. And once I get to know more, I will come back here and educate you. Thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe, and share.